Hello and welcome to a new episode on Revsportz as we are building up to the WPL 2025. And in this episode, we are going to discuss about Mumbai Indians. We are at the iconic Eden Gardens, and as you can see, it's all blue.
And to our right is the Jhulan Goswami stand,
Yes,
who's, of course, part of the Mumbai
yes.
Indians
Recently inaugurated.
coaching team. Yes, the recently inaugurated
Yes,
stand, not Mumbai Indians. That the franchisee has been there for a long, long time.
yes.
But Mumbai Indians started off with a bang, full of stars. The team is full of stars, not Mumbai, the city. Maybe a little bit
Both in
polluted.
IPL and WPL. Full of
Absolutely,
stars.
full of stars. Um, very good beginning, average in the second
Yeah, second
season.
Yes.
Third season,
Let's see.
no. Talking about the team, if we straight up start with the new recruitments, which means the players that they bought in the auction. Nadine de Klerk,
My
all
favorite
rounder,
player.
of course.
That's a different.
Yeah, that's a completely different reason. Off camera, we have to talk about this. But Nadine de Klerk, a very, very good all round option.
Absolutely. I think it's a very good all-round backup option.
Yeah.
I think that she can easily bat.
I like the word that you used, backup,
Yeah.
because if you see the way Mumbai Indians went into this auction, it was a small auction, of course, mini auction, but they had kept their core playing 11.
Exactly. And all
And
four players that they have bought,
yeah,
I think all are backup options.
yes. The other fantastic thing is they bought G Kamalini.
Absolutely.
And the fantastic part, I know she has batted very well in the under 19 World Cup and all that. But even when she was bought, my first reaction was, see, for example, Royal Challengers Bangalore does not have a wicket keeping backup for Richa.
Exactly.
Gujarat Giants, I would say, are worse because you have an overseas cricketer as your
Wicket-keeping
wicket
option.
keeper, and that's your only wicket keeping option.
Exactly.
But they have got G Kamalini. And like for Yastika, and no offense meant, or I'm not comparing them as cricketers, but left-hander as well.
Absolutely. And G. Kamal is a top order batter also. Can play aggressively as we
Exactly,
saw.
and Yastika opens the batting.
Exactly. For Mumbai Indians, Yastika has opened the batting. I think injury again, fitness is a concern for Yastika.
That's why the like for like was very important.
Exactly, and I see G Kamalani getting some time, game time. I don't see Yastika playing all the games because obviously I think fitness still is a concern. The way she made a comeback, I think she was in full fitness while playing the WPL. I think that injury halted the progression for her. So she made a comeback, I think, in the recent domestic tournament, but it was, I think, not enough matches to get the full fitness. So let's see. I am hopeful. I am wishing that hopefully G Kamalani gets at least 2 or 3 games so that we can see that how much she's prepared for the bigger stage like WPL.
Absolutely. I think it would be interesting because should be high on confidence after the
Exactly.
World Cup win. But if you actually look at the Mumbai Indians team, their main aim has been they have gone a lot in the, though they have Charlotte Edwards as their head coach, but they have gone more like an Australian approach. They have a lot of all-rounders, in Nat Sciver-Brunt, Amelia Kerr, Hayley Matthews. Like most of them can bowl as well as bat. They can chip in with good runs, and then they have the one ball match winner,
Absolutely.
Sajna.
In the Mumbai setup, all the names are top class names.
Absolutely.
The fact that they didn't do that much good in the last season, that all these top names didn't perform that good compared to the inaugural season. If you see, there is a huge difference of scoring those runs or taking wickets when it comes to Hayley Matthews or Nat Sciver-Brunt. If you compare to the 2023 season and the next 2024 season. So again, in this season, obviously Mumbai fans will want
I
all
think
these
last
players
year
to play.
Amelia Kerr did most of the
Exactly.
work.
And now, after the way she performed throughout the 2024, I think this season Mumbai fans will be like, in every match she has to perform. She is there. We have got the best T20I player of the world, the best women cricketer of the world. So,
Absolutely. What Mumbai also has is a very, very, because you're talking about Indian pitches.
yeah.
So Mumbai has a very, very strong spin core. Saika Ishak, again Hayley Matthews, Amelia Kerr, all of them. they are different kinds of bowlers.
Variety.
So the variety is there. They can bowl in different
Phases.
phases. For example, Saika and
Power
Hayley
play.
Matthews both can bowl in the power play.
Exactly.
Uh, Matthews can even bowl in the death overs.
Yes.
Amelia Kerr can control the middle and death as well. So that part seems to be absolutely covered. Would love to see the captain also roll her arms a little.
Maybe, but that is the question that I want to ask you, Tushari. What about the fitness of Harmanpreet Kaur? I think Harmanpreet Kaur fitness has been a concern. We all know when it comes to Team India. She has played, she has batted, but she didn't feel that much. We all know that knee injury that she has been carrying. I think since the World Cup, it's happening. So do you see throughout the whole WPL she is playing every overs like it's batting or maybe even fielding?
I think depends, if you see in the initial few matches, if you see her batting for longer phases, then we might not see her play the entire WPL. But if initial matches, and it sounds weird, when you're talking about SWOT analysis, so it's not like I want her to get out early.
Exactly.
But, and especially it's not about how many runs she scores. She might score a 50 of 20
The
balls.
strike rate is important.
No, I'm not talking about the strike rate. It's how she gets the runs.
Exactly.
Because
The
that,
pattern, the style.
yeah, because that will depend on her fitness, and that will affect her fitness. What I'm essentially trying to say is, if she gets most of her runs via boundaries, then probably the fitness issue doesn't come. She's standing and hitting, and she has that power.
Exactly.
She can stand and hit sixes easily.
And in both season of WPL, she has been pretty good with the bat.
Absolutely, she has those ranger shots over cover, that that slap that she has over cover,
Exactly. Sweep.
straight sweep with the knee might be a
Problematic,
little bit
yes.
of a concern,
Exactly.
but that's exactly what I'm saying. But if she's made to work harder, and if she has to run between the wickets more, I think it might become a problem.
Absolutely. I also. But in India, you have Shruti Manna to captain. In Mumbai, who do you see?
There are loads of them. There's Hayley Matthews. There's Nat
absolutely.
Sciver-Brunt.
Yeah. Even Amelia Kerr is a.
Amelia Kerr. I mean,
Yes.
all of them can captain. There's no issue. The other fitness issue of Mumbai Indians that I wanted to talk about is Pooja Vastrakar. Very important
Absolutely.
player going ahead, in the Indian team.
Exactly. Some curious thing happened when that Indian team came up for the New Zealand series. The name didn't come for Pooja Vastakar. It was stated that by the BCCI that she has
Is
been
injured, yeah.
She is injured. Suddenly we saw her playing in the domestic matches, but after those 3 matches she didn't play at all.
See, that's my question. Did she again injure herself after that?
Yes.
There's a lot of, my only complaint, if at all, I mean, of course, there are a number of complaints, but my main complaint is somehow women's cricket, there's still no clarity around a number of
Exactly,
things,
exactly.
We still don't know whether Pooja Vastrakar is injured, whether she's playing in the WPL or not. But Pooja is a very, very important,
Obviously, important
player.
part, and I think Mumbai. So, Tushari, do you think that Mumbai Indians know that the injury is not that much? That is why they have retained her. If the injury is there, it's a major concern. I think then there is no logic to to retain a player, any player. I will say.
Well, when they retained, probably, WPL was a long time off. So they must have thought
Yeah.
the injury is,
She can.
she can,
be fully
she can
fit.
recover from
Yes.
the injury. But right now, where she stands is very difficult to say.
And there is no clarity at all.
Yeah, absolutely.
Because you cannot find any videos or any information related to Pooja Vastakar. After those 3 matches of domestic, we don't know where did
is she gone?
Yeah, why did he train? Why did he enough rehab or something? We did anything with nothing. We did nothing.
But see, when you discuss Pooja, then my direct question would be, do you think not retaining someone like a Issy Wong was not a good decision? Because where is your pacer other than Shabnim Ismail?
Exactly. I was little shocked.
Nat
to see.
Sciver-Brunt is there, but
Her form
not
has
out
been-
and out pacer. I mean, you won't be saying, I don't know, like for example, a RCB has a Kim Garth and a Renuka,
Yes.
but you only have Shabnim Ismail.
Absolutely, and Shabnam Ismail has that age right now. You have to consider that also. This is not the prime Shabnam Ismail or something. Obviously, she
Also, the
has that
speed of the
quality.
bowlers.
Obviously, she has the quality. She will give you 9, 10 wickets anyway. She has that quality. But still, you have to consider that at this age, it will be difficult for her because she is playing all around the world in every franchise.
Exactly. And the other part, what I'm saying is there's no out and out pacer other than Shabnam.
Yes.
You know, the
And Easy Wong was a tried and tested performer for Mumbai Indians.
absolutely.
I was really shocked to see Mumbai Indians
Same
not, and again I got shocked when Easy Wong went unsold. No,
Oh, that was
Yes.
shocker, especially because Gujarat has no pacer.
exactly. No teams showed any interest in Easy Wong. That was very shocking to see.
Yeah, absolutely true. But when you talk about Mumbai, they have a lot of good players, but we have seen ultimately there has been a lot of reliance on, especially in the batting side, it has been all about the Harmanpreet Kaurs, Nat
Obviously.
Sciver-Brunt,
Hayley Matthews,
Hayley
Amelia
Matthews,
Kerr.
Amelia Kerr.
Yes.
Especially, for example, the first season, it was all about Hayley Matthews. Of
Exactly.
course, Harman
With
chipped
the
in.
bat,
Of
with the
course,
ball.
exactly. Of course, Harman chipped in. Of course, Sciver-Brunt chipped in. But it was more about
Hayley Matthews,
Matthews.
WPL.
In the second season, we saw it was more about Amelia Kerr. But there are good performers. Say, for example, Yastika. She's now she's a tried and tested,
Exactly.
player.
I think it will be a huge season for Sajana Sajivan. I think
If she gets to bat more than one ball.
Absolutely, that's the first criteria that she needs to fulfill. but I think it's a huge because if you want to groom someone like another finisher going forward for Indian
Absolutely.
cricket, I think this is the stage you want to groom someone like Sajana Sajivan. In Indian cricket, it is good that she is getting some chances. In the last few series at that position, obviously she's not getting that much of ball to show how good she can bat. But still, I think this WPL can give her that platform to show how good she can be in that finishing role. Trishadi, I want to ask how important this WPL will be for Shaika Ishaq.
I think it's absolutely high time for Saika if she has to make
She
any
had a
comeback.
fantastic domestic season.
Yes.
She led Bengal to two domestic tournaments final in One Day
Yes.
Trophy and in T20 Trophy.
Yeah.
So as a leader also she proved herself, and as an individual bowler also she did exceptionally well, taking wickets in every regular interval. So we all know what happened after playing just 3 matches. She just forgotten in Indian setup. So again, this WPL earned her that place in the Indian team. Another solid WPL. Do you see her making a comeback in the Indian team?
Absolutely. I think, the left arm bowler's spot is there. And she can definitely make a comeback. But she has to get that mojo back. I think somewhere she has to re-innovate herself. And this is something that every player has to do, The first season is...
You are very new to everyone.
Absolutely. And people find it tough to
Yes.
judge your bowling.
That one season, one that term.
Yes. Knowing Saika, having seen Saika bowl, I don't think she's a one-season wonder. She has a
Exactly.
lot more potential. I hope she uses it. I think the comfort part will definitely be that
Her domestic
Julian
numbers
Goswami
are
is
saying
there.
like that.
Absolutely, and Julian Goswami is right there, in the team who knows her so well. Saika has played under Julian's captaincy for such a long time
Yes.
for Bengal. Now, Julian is also the mentor of Bengal.
Exactly.
So automatically, Saika Saika is the captain.
Exactly.
So that bond is there, which probably will help and guide Saika, because I think right now, looking at Saika's age, it's make or break. Also, looking at the under-19 World Cup, look at how many left-arm spinners are breathing right on someone like a Saika's shoulder.
Your all top 3 spinners are left arm spinners.
Exactly. So, and if I am a selector, I will always look at the youth first, because I have to
Exactly.
nurture the youth, and especially the T20 World Cup coming up next year, not this year. So I have time to nurture.
You have a lot of time to taste them.
Absolutely. So if you want to make an impact, it is
This
right
is the
now,
right time.
or never.
Yes.
So when I was writing the predicted playing 11, there is one place that I have a confusion with. That is where I'll come to you. And if there are any changes, of course, you tell me. Hayley Matthews and Yastika Bhatia, of course.
Obviously.
Nat Sciver-Brunt, Harmanpreet Kaur, Amelia Kerr, S. Sajana, Pooja Vastrakar. I'm keeping her.
Yes.
and I'm hoping she's fine. Amanjot Kaur.
Amanjot Kaur. That's an interesting name.
Yeah, I mean, again, she can bat, she can bowl, she can roll her arm over, I would say.
Exactly, yes.
Not express pace, of course. Jintimani Kalita.
Another exciting name.
Yes. Shabnim Ismail Saika Ishak.
Absolutely, and those two names that we talked about. Why I am saying that exciting names, because I think not many teams have seen those players how they perform. I think that's the surprise package for Mumbai Indians if they manage to get that chance in that playing 11.
Absolutely.
So I think that will work in favor of them.
So true. Three teams, we have analyzed three
Yes.
teams, two more to go. WPL build-up is on and will remain all till WPL begins on the 14th of February, where we'll be back with more shows. Keep joining Revsportz, like, share and subscribe, and remember 14th of Feb.